Hey guys, in today's video, I want to talk about the Alibaba.com March Expo and even share with you some of my favorite suppliers and products. I'm most known for my success as a print-on-demand seller, but I got my start with Amazon FBA back in late 2016. I actually made my first sale in April of 2017, and only a year later, I was able to increase my monthly sales to almost $43,000. That would not have been possible without the help of Alibaba.com, which helped me overcome some of the biggest stresses when it comes to launching a physical products and physical goods business, because it really takes a lot of the guesswork out. It helps connect you directly with top of the line suppliers for virtually any product. I mean, I can't say anything, but I don't remember the last time I went to Alibaba.com, searched for a product that I was looking to potentially source and couldn't find it. And what you typically do is you're able to find multiple suppliers, work with all of them before you do any big deals. You typically order samples, evaluate the quality, etc. That whole thing to evaluate the potential for a relationship, because you're thinking long term. And after that, find the best one to move forward with and start your whole new product line. You're private labeling these, you're launching them under your own brand, and it is one of the most passive income streams out there. At least it has been in my experience. Today, I'm a multi-million dollar Amazon FBA seller, which, over the years, those numbers add up, especially when you get to $43,000 in revenue after only 1 year. So if you're interested in hearing my story and both also seeing my favorites at the Alibaba.com March Expo, hang around and let's get started. Now, product selection can make or break your business. In terms of what makes a successful product, there's a number of attributes that need to be taken into account, but one thing that I like to recommend is think about how prevalent the product you're selling is in the day-to-day life of your customer. The more prevalent something is in their life, the more usage there is, the more sales there'll be. That means there's going to be a bigger pie. When I think of the pie, I'm thinking how many sales take place in this product niche over the course of a year. With a big pie, you only need to carve out a sliver of it for yourself. Now, of course, we want the whole pie ideally, but let's be realistic. There's always going to be competition to compete with. But even with a small sliver of that pie, this could equate to life-changing passive income. So think big when it comes to your product selection. Do your research. And on the terms of, speaking of research, I wanted to mention you can come on over to Alibaba.com and just use the search bar. I was thinking, why not, in terms of what's trendy today, how about looking up sustainable products? Now, if I don't even have an idea of what to sell, I can just type in the keyword sustainable and see what pops up in their search engine. They've got a ton of products indexed for us to browse. And just taking a quick peek, right away I noticed an eco-friendly shaker bottle. Now, I do fancy myself a bit of a gym rat. I actually work out every single day for my mental and physical health. And I tell you what, sitting in this chair all day definitely can give you lower back problems. So stretching, working out, all that stuff, I'm all about that. So how about looking into selling sustainable protein shakers? I mean, that's a brilliant idea if you ask me, but of course there's additional validation to do. Now, let me take a second to show you some products that are on my favorites list. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm a big fan of casting a wide net with regards to how many people my products will appeal to. And I love this idea of the eco-friendly protein shaker bottle. You can see that for between 1 and 99 pieces, you're looking at about $1.17 per piece, but the more you order, the better rate you're going to get. If you order greater than 1,000 pieces, which of course for things like these shaker bottles, you're going to see a pretty large audience. Of course, there's further research you could do to really drill down and project how many sales a day you could expect to see, or maybe expand that out to like a week or a month. And if you're interested, you can actually, I'm going to move myself here. On the right-hand side, just go to chat now, and it's very easy on Alibaba.com to make contact with your suppliers. They even have, some common questions that you can ask right here, like pre-selected. So if I wanted to get a quote to sell these eco-friendly shaker bottles, you can see how I can do it in less than a minute. I also selected a second product that we could potentially look into, again, going with this trend of eco-friendly materials being used in what I like everyday products that appeal to, common people, to everybody. In this case, water bottles. Like, we all need water to live. How about an eco-friendly silicone water bottle that's leak-proof? That sounds really cool. They've got multiple colors, so we can have, you know, different SKUs here within either a single listing on Amazon or launch them as separate listings and roll them up under the same brand name. It looks like they're going to be about $2.77 for between 50 to 99 pieces. Of course, like, even in my initial order, I'm probably looking at, you know, 1,000 pieces, right? And then if you order greater than, what does that say, 500,000 pieces per order. So, and I mean, don't laugh, because that may be possible. You don't know with something like water bottles that everybody needs. I mean, it's definitely possible. You can bring that price all the way down to $1.66 per piece. So it definitely pays to be successful. The more successful you are, the more product you move, the larger your order volume is, the larger your profit margins are, because you get better rates from your suppliers. And again, over here on the right-hand side, you can click chat now. You can also scroll down here to learn more about your supplier. You can see that they are verified suppliers here, and they've been selling on Alibaba.com for over 4 years. So you can see more additional information, their ratings, their on-time delivery rates, how much they've transacted on the platform recently. So all good stuff. And the third product that I wanted to suggest looking into further, how about a sustainable milk cup, a sustainable eco-friendly cup made for young children, all right? And again, the sippy cups, I mean, who doesn't love those? I'm sure they're spill proof, all that stuff. You can see, by the way, additional images for you to work with in your product listings. You can also, I mean, start with these. You can customize them however you see fit. But that's great that these are provided as well. And over here on the right-hand side, just click chat now and go ahead and request a quote for your product. And I really wanted to jump on over to the March Expo page and show you that. So at the very top there, there's a banner promoting the 2023 Alibaba.com March Expo. And when it comes to my favorite opportunities, and these are handpicked, by the way, everything you see here is basically allowing the cream to rise to the top in terms of both products and suppliers. If you want to follow me down here, and I can link this in the description of the video so you can follow along, down here under what's coming this March Expo, check out the 2023 new trends. All right, this is just additional product ideas, but these are trending products based on, they've got a ton of data coming through Alibaba.com, things like search data, things like transaction data. They're basically giving us insights into what is trendy right now. And this is allowing you, again, look for the big pie, all right? Because even if you are not mega successful in your product launch, again, you don't need to be as successful if the pie is bigger, okay? That's just one recommendation I'm making for the sake of this video. You'll see here a lot of electronic accessories, electronics themselves, which typically, I mean, it depends what you're selling, but they can have a higher price tag, but sometimes you can pivot to accessories associated with electronics. Don't overlook that. Coming back over here, you can also check out like leading innovation. So you're going to get really cutting edge new products that are popular today on Alibaba.com. Now, you can actually sort by product type. So instead of just browsing all, we can go to home and garden, sports and entertainment, which is more along the lines of like what I personally bring expertise to. So I might take more time browsing the sports and entertainment themed or categorized products here. But honestly, there you can go through this and spend almost any amount of time looking at potential products to source. And again, building relationships with the manufacturers, which to me is like of the utmost importance. So you can have a long lasting, successful relationship where both of you guys are winning together. Now, with the March Expo event, there's over 2 million newly released products and over 200 leading innovation showcases that again are hand selected and put right in front of us, making our lives as easy as possible to find them and find opportunity. There's on-time delivery guarantees for over 10 million products that all come with trade assurance. So you can rest easy that you're in good hands and your money's safe. It's hard to understate the importance of good product selection. And before I head out, I want to share some of the must-have collection from the Alibaba.com March Expo, which you can see here. I'm also going to drop a link to it so that you can browse it at your own pace in the description. really sky's the limit with what you're able to accomplish when you set out to make a truly passive business outside of, you know, the initial product research and product launch. And for me, when it came to wiring money, you know, to the manufacturer, because they need to get paid for what they bring to the table, of course, that was a big part of, you know, for me, that was the main thing that wasn't passive once I had this business up and running. Of course, you know, I love e-commerce, not hating on anybody with a physical retail space, but, you know, selling online is my thing. There's a number of ways to go about it. For me, I found big success on Amazon FBA, and I hope you'll give it a shot if you're interested, guys. Again, all the links to everything I referenced will be included in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe on your way out. Check out the March Expo, guys, and I'll see you at the next video.